Okay, so this interview or rather this interview process or this interview preparation, I believe will help you for those who have applied because I promised I will do this earlier. I'm sorry, but I wish you good luck and success. But then if you still don't get that particular this thing you apply for, you can still use this interview as a preparation for the next because there are several opportunities there. So you are not limited to one option. So you can soft through rather. And if you can't do that, I will also be dropping opportunities I feel like everybody can do so that everyone will get with what they want. So then for people that are about to apply, maybe probably waiting for this interview, I believe you should watch it too. So let's continue. So as you all know, this is specifically for let me say Micro1. It gets Micro1 AI. So I believe that it can also help you in the other AI interviews or rather AI platforms which I'll be dropping sooner. So what this interview is all about is um, evaluation. That's what they're looking for. They're looking to evaluate you to check if you're capable. If you're not, they're not gonna hire you. If you are, they are. So you shouldn't panic because I believe you pass it. The interview is high, some 30 minutes, some an hour, some 50 something minutes, some 40 something minutes, depends on the this thing you apply for. And they pay very well. They pay in dollars. So um if you pass the interview, I'll put it through my process, what you have to do when you're creating an account down there, what are required of you. So but for now, this is for interview. So during the course of interview, first of all, I will advise you don't use any external material. By that I mean no phone. Don't ask for help from any person around you, and you should also find for a place that the network is stable and that's quiet. So this really matters a lot because this helps because if you don't have a stable network, it is going to cause glitch and time wasting, and a lot of you are going to waste a lot of time that you need to think of the persons will be deducted. Then if you are in a noisy environment, you're actually not going to think clearly because I don't know for you, for me, if I'm in a noisy environment during an exam, I don't think clearly because I'm always distracted. So you have to make sure that you put this into consideration. Then you don't use ChatGPT because they know this is a live lesson. They are monitoring you. They're monitoring your eye, where your eye is going, your reaction, your facial expression, and everything. They are seeing you. So the best thing for you to do is prepare, and I believe that by preparation you are going to excel. So and after you excel, they certify and queue in for the rules, and then you will be earning. You'll be working and be earning. Then, but let's start the interview process. First of all, when you start the interview, they are going to ask you. They are first of all going to thank you and welcome you. Then they will ask you that you should introduce yourself. And this is one of the most crucial parts. A lot of people fail it, and this part will justify what comes next. If they ask you introduce yourself, don't go about blabbing about the bush or around the bush rather. You should be specific and concrete. Make sure that everything you're going to answer revolves around what they want. Don't frame your answer to make it look so decent to what they want. Make it convincing. Get so by that you have actually gotten a step ahead of others. If you are able to do that, you don't go about being abstract. They ask you to introduce yourself. You say, you start saying my name. They don't care about your name first of all. No, they don't care about your name. What they care about is your present, your past, and your future. What you are doing now, what you have done in the past, and what you have acquired in the past, and what's your plan in the future, revolving around it and this thing you're applying for. This is what they care about. They don't care about any other thing aside that. So while doing this, you have to put this into consideration. So if you are not ready, you shouldn't go for the interview. Make sure that whenever you're going for it, you are ready, both mentally and psychologically. You have make sure that you are very, very ready because you have to use all your concentration because the questions are mostly technical and logical. So you have to be make sure that your brain is up to date. Make sure probably I will advise people to take the exam or the interview early in the morning or in the night if there's light in the night, that in the midnight where everywhere is calm and quiet, take it that time because these are the two time will be I feel. But probably in the morning because by morning your brain is actually calm, which is why I choose morning over night. So, so by that, once they ask you, you should make sure that you are concrete and make sure that everything you are going to answer relates to what they need. Frame it like that. Make sure that you frame it like that before. And you can make research. You can use AI because they are going to tell you what they are going to evaluate you on. Then you can copy it and go to ChatGPT, Cloud. I prefer Cloud. Ask them, tell them that you are trying to apply for certain this that what are you going to expect. They will help you. Sometimes Cloud will even ask you to, he might have you, sorry, it might ask you that if you want for it to organize a mock this thing trial for you. I will advise you to choose the option. Then you assess yourself. There's a high chance that the questions will come up, but at least it will give you a hint. So then if you do this, the next thing they will ask you will be from your introduction. And I believe 2 minutes is enough for any person you want to answer. Don't make sure that you don't exceed 2 minutes. And make sure that every question you before you answer it, you think it through. You think it don't make sure that you're not overconfident. Make sure you're not let me see, should I say, is it underconfidence? And make sure that you're just confident because it helps. If you're overconfident, you might think you're getting something right, but you're getting it wrong. If you're underconfident, there's a chance that you stammer and you slow, and the AI will not actually grab what you're saying, and it is a failure criteria. But then if you are confident, everything will flow. You get so make sure that you take your time, you are quiet, you are confident, you think everything through. And I give you a hint. In every interview I've gone to, both on AI, physical and everything, there's a process I do follow which is called STAR. STAR means situation, task, achievement, and results. So these are the things I put into consideration why during every interview I've done so far. The situation means identifying the problem. Then the task means what to do, what to do. Then the achievement there means what I achieved. Then the result means what I gained. What the result means the you know what the result means now. The whole this thing how it come to be. So these are the things I put into place and it will help you. If approach every person like that, if you ask anything, situation first, task, achievement, and results. And to be very sincere, I believe that in any question you answer, you should give an example because example will help with clarity. You might choose one or two explanations, then your example do the rest of the talking. You get so by the example, they will know that you know what you're talking. So you should do that. When you do that, I believe that you say in this interview. Then overall, please, if actually you figure out you see the role that you didn't make it, this is an advice. This is an advice. Don't create this thing, another how should I put it? Another account with different mail for the same don't. They will flag it. They will know that you are the person, and once they flag it, it will might or it will lead to a ban to your two accounts. So if you don't make it, you can. There are other skills that you can apply for. Or if you don't want that particular platform, I will be dropping the other platform where you can apply for. There are some tools that doesn't require interview, where you have to just do tasks, but they pay lower. So I know that we are looking for this thing with the pay us higher. So this is which is what I'm going to bring out. I bring everything out. I'm bringing them out this so that you will do the interview, and I believe they will pass. Thank you, and I wish you success.